I'm back. I'm just chilling. That's not how the video is gonna open. Well, happy quarantine isolation days, everybody. I hope you guys are staying healthy, you know, yada yada, all that stuff everyone's saying to each other on the internet. I do genuinely hope that you are staying safe, but as long as you're like me and you are making bonk videos, then you are fine. You are completely safe. Now, speaking of bonk videos, this quarantine time has given me quite a lot of time to work on this very itty bitty, teeny weeny, just this little side thing. So I've been really working hard on that, but I did have a little bit of time today. It's weird, right? I technically should be free like all the time, but I'm in and out of stuff, you know. So I had a little bit of time today. I was like, I'm finally gonna do the Q&A. I'm finally gonna look at all the questions that people were asking me. A lot of them are like, I don't want to say dumb questions, but they're like funny questions. So I wouldn't expect a ton of really insightful. I mean, what really can you ask, right? I mean, I can't spoil anything from Valor. I'm just kidding, guys. This video is full of Valor spoilers, so no, I'm joking about that too. You guys really can't trust me anymore, can you? I mean, I've broken your trust, especially after Chapter Omega, that whole thing. So let's jump into it. I'm gonna start with the Discord. I have a Discord server, and I made a little side chat for all the questions that people might want to ask. So let's start at the top and just move all the way down. Starting first, Aura/Aura Master on other stuff asks, is Xanax blind? And by Xanax, he's talking about Xanax. Yes, I mean, he got his eyes gouged out, so he's pretty much blind. I'll be real with you on that. This isn't like a Valor spoiler. It's not something that I've like focused on in terms of writing Xanax's character, but it does allow him to have a cool new look, which is the blackened eyes. So if you notice, he doesn't have any colored eyes anymore. He doesn't have the trans colors on him anymore. It's just black and silver. So that was cool. Why did Bio-Hero have scratches on his armor in Chapter Omega? Well, my way of explaining it without spoiling Valor is that basically Bio-Hero was super tired, right? He was like, oh man, I gotta go home and just chill out. So he was like, all right, I'm gonna pitch a tent out in the forest, I'm gonna go camping. So he's camping, right? And it's just a coincidence, right? Just plot convenience that this forest happens to be the same forest that Tectonic, Sardix, and Tahu Stars are fighting Zaren and Navaki in. So, of course, he hears a commotion, and he goes off running, and then he trips, and he falls down like this hillside with rocks and jagged and sticks and tree branches all over the place, and, you know, he gets some scratches on him. It's no big deal, though. So without spoiling Valor, that is what happens to Bio-Hero. L Productions asks, is Detrax Bio-Hero's brother? I mean, it's not really a familial situation. It's more of like, you know, Bio-Hero was created by Detrax. So if you were to put something to it, it'd be more like Detrax is like a father type thing to Bio-Hero, but it's not really even that. It's like that would be like calling Ultron Tony Stark's son, which isn't really the dynamic that they were going for. So I would say it's a similar dynamic. It's like a creation, but it's not like a father-son or a brother relationship or anything like that. Dark on Discord asks, how many of your characters are organic? How many are mechanical? Also, what's the point of characters wearing armor if they are mechanical? This is one of those questions where it's like, I'm never gonna really focus on this like aspect of my world. I'm not super concerned about distinguishing who's like organic and just wearing armor and who's not. And it's not that I think this question is bad or anything. It's just that, like, I think, you know, it's obvious that I'm filming these with toys, right? Like, it's obviously I'm putting a lot of work into it. Obviously I'm trying to make it cinematic and impactful and all these sound effects and stuff. But it's, you know, it's hard for me to sit here and tell you that you should imagine my characters as organic biological beings just wearing armor, because really when you're watching it, I think your subconscious knows that you're looking at Legos, right? So I don't think this is like a dumb question. I just think it's not completely relevant. So I'm not gonna like explore it too much. I know I've touched on it before, like Stormer is technically biologically a person that is wearing armor, but it's not something that I need to worry about too much, because, you know, I think we all enjoy each other's content. We're all aware that we're building these characters out of Legos and animating them that way. So this is just something that I don't think it needs to be touched upon, if that's the best way I can put it. Bio-Hero on Discord, this isn't me, so I'm pretty sure this is his name is James, but Bio-Hero on Discord asks, after Valor, are you planning on uploading anything on your channel? I've thought about this. You know, I know I've repeatedly said, and I know I said this with Chapter Omega to throw everybody off, but I repeatedly said, you know, no more Lego content after Valor, but that implies that there'd still be content. However, I'm aware that this channel is very much based around Bionicle and Hero Factory, so I wouldn't want to do a 180 on you guys and just start uploading, I don't know, like short films that I make, because I'm probably going to go on to make more projects and such, and I'd rather not just upload all that stuff, just dump it on this channel for you guys to see. I know there's people in my audience that would love to see what I do after this, but I'm also, you know, aware of the fact that there's people who are here to watch my Lego content and they don't want to see anything else really. And that doesn't offend me. That's just how it is. There's an audience creator relationship here, and I want to respect that. So what I've actually thought about doing is continuing with like shorts. You know, like every once in a while when I come home from college, I could throw something together, but I haven't thought about like specifics. I'm just saying, even though Valor is going to be like the finale to my universe, there's nothing stopping me from maybe writing some comedic shorts and releasing those throughout the next few years. But yeah, nothing major will happen on the channel after Valor. There's not going to be another like this sort of finale level event. I'm not going to build up another story. I'm not going to continue the William Furno Studios universe that I've built up to. It really is, I know you guys can't trust me anymore, but Valor really is the definitive ending to the universe. So, not the universe, the William Furno Studios universe, but I could be planning the intergalactic doomsday behind the scenes. Alright, and then another question from Bio-Hero. Would it be possible for you to do another mock contest? Again, it's something I've considered. I don't know what I'd do this time around. I also, those Lego sets that I had as prizes, I've had those for years. Those were just sealed sets sitting in my bins. I don't really have anything else to give. I suppose I could sink some more money into some Valor merch, but I'm not really going for that advertising strategy that I went with for Chapter Omega. So I'm not really sure. Like, I know people would probably enter the contest anyway, whether they're prizes or not. I'm not trying to say that the idea that people only wanted stuff was the driving force. I just thought that was a really good touch, and I think that helped people outside of my fan base to enter the contest. And I don't know, I just don't see myself sinking more time into another mock contest. I just don't think it would have the impact, and I don't think I would be able to recreate Detrax's mock contest. And the other thing I should say is, if there's any other questions about content that I'll be doing between now and the time of Valor's release, it's all going to be a gray area, right? Because my main focus is getting Valor done, and once that's done, then maybe I'll think about it. But, you know, again, when Valor's done, I'm pretty sure I'm going to release it soon after it's done. So, you know, what I'm trying to say is, when I'm trying to sum this all up, all the in-between content, mock contests, you know, we got, you know, I think the class reviews used to be in there, the mock show, the rewind, all that stuff is great, and I'd love to finish it off for you, and I'd love to do that stuff. But I can't guarantee it because my main focus is on Valor, and I think you guys understand that, and you guys are okay with that. So, Aura comes back to ask some more questions. Can I get an invite to your first red carpet premiere or on your first real movie? Well, there's no guarantee that I'll be working on a movie that gets a red carpet premiere, but I appreciate the sentiment and the thought, and you know, I hope to work on like bigger stuff someday, and maybe not Hollywood level, indie level, that type of stuff. I plan to go into the film industry. It's just I'm not super set on where that would be, and I know Aura's just kind of half joking here, but you know, on the off chance, on the slim chance that maybe I do make it into the production of a movie that goes that big, I do plan to invite people, Aura. I'm just not sure that well, you know, I'm just gonna stop talking. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. When will Randy do a backflip into Randy's arms? Well, this is a long-running joke that he's been telling me. I think he meant Randy doing a backflip into Bio-Hero's arms. Unfortunately, Aura, that moment has not been scripted into any project. Will we get a Valor synopsis? Well, I mean, sure. I'm not sure it's super important. The best synopsis I can give you right now is that it's the finale William Furno Studios film. So, and then Aura asks one more question on Discord. Why is Sally named Amanda in XT4's Adventure? I have to be honest with you guys, I was on crack when I made XT4's Adventure because I hadn't seen that mini-series in a while, and I rewatched it last year during the countdown that I was doing for Chapter Omega. And there are so many weird inconsistencies in the third episode of XT4's Adventure with Randy's introduction. The first big one being Randy doesn't sound like Randy, and I don't remember him sounding like that. I only remember like his first movie and on for his character. I don't remember him sounding like that. He has a grandfather, I guess, who's Pridak. His name is Tim. And the Blue Borak, who eventually becomes Sally, is apparently referred to as Amanda in that. I don't remember my train of thought when I made that. I do remember asking Grace to voice Amanda. I don't remember how I got from Amanda being the Blue Borak to Amanda being a white girl and Sally being the name of the Blue Borak. I don't remember how I got to any of that, so I'm sorry, I don't have an answer for you. Mr. Lonely asks, will you continue to voice act as Bio-Hero in different projects in the community? That's a good question. I do plan to do that. I know Tectonic Films and Sardix Films have their projects, and I wouldn't be surprised if Jake asked me to do Bio-Hero again. I will be joining Aura Master, Tyrannical, Kevlar Mox, and Mythical Walrus Mox. I think L Productions is involved in that too. They asked if Bio-Hero could be in their project called The Rocks, Ducky Wucky in Another Dimension, and I agreed to that. So I'm pretty sure Bio-Hero is going to be in that. So yes, I will be trying my best to voice act for Bio-Hero and other people's projects. I'll make another video after Valor comes out that goes into the details of like if people want to like have my characters and their stuff. I'll make a video about that, explaining it. I have a plan. I have a way of talking about it that I'll, you know, go more in depth on in that video.